Hey guys, this is Viper with another video review, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Superman the movie, Christopher Reeve Superman. Now, if you remember in my last video about Captain America, I was saying how Hot Toys was kind of a scaled back case, and that they usually make some elaborate ones. Well, here's an elaborate one. That's elaborate, I think, simply just because they wanted something insanely awesome for Christopher Reeve and do the memory of him justice for the fans, which is perfectly cool. But it is a little bulky. I'm not going to rip apart the package because it's just a pain in the ass. And I just figured I'd throw out the two Blu-rays there. I actually have not watched either of them yet, so I'm apparently a horrendous Superman fan. But when you get the box, this is tilted sideways, and then this is folded up. The little blue parts are folded up. And you can unfold it, and you can display the big S like this. And it's really cool. I really like that. And it's definitely an interesting little feature if you have the room to stick it on a shelf somewhere. But enough with this. Let's take a look at this awesome figure. And here we have the figure himself. And for my personal opinion, I think they definitely did Christopher Reeve justice. I think they really nailed the figure. I mean, it's not anything crazy and elaborate. It's not like a Predator that has billions of different attachments and accessories and everything else. But you don't need it. Because I think this figure is done well enough where it just kind of has a presence of its own. I mean, in terms of accessories, it really comes with nothing except for the special base, which I will show off in a little bit. But he pretty much comes with two fisted hands, two open hands, focus, and then two, I guess, I don't know, flat hands, flat open hands. And then he comes with, I got the Sideshow exclusive version, as you probably saw from the little sticker. So he comes with this, I think it's a kryptonite necklace. And I'm assuming it's from the first movie. That shows you just how bad I am on Superman. I have not watched this movie in a very long time. I think after I'm done with this, I'm going to have to do that. But anyway, the eye-popping part, of course, of this figure is the sculpt. And I think it's great. I think they really nailed Christopher Reeve. I know some people were really, really picky about this. But then again, I know that Christopher Reeve and the Superman franchise is a franchise that is very, very scrutinized by fans, and it's very highly appreciated, highly loved. Kind of like the way I was with Elvis on the Enterbay figure. Kind of nitpicking everything, because you're paying a lot of money for these. You want something really, really high quality. And there's nothing wrong with that. And, like I said at the end of the review for Elvis, I really did like the figure. It's just that there are some things that, it's a figure that I'd really love to have that, there were some things that I think could have been a little better about it. That's all. But overall, I was a fan of it. But anyway, back to this figure. It's one of the best in my collection, I think. But this is just the basic display stand. Now it's time to show off why this box is so big. And here is the major reason why this comes in such a big box. I call this the Fortress of Solitude base. I mean, that might be the actual name. I actually do not know, but that's what I call it. So, pretty much you get a big plastic white base, and then these have different little connectors on the bottom. And there's a little instruction book that's not too hard to follow. I mean, it's nothing crazy. But it's not too hard to follow. You match the number with the I guess, ice spike. And it fits pretty well. And then, to top it all off, they have this was also on one of the Iron Man figures, I think. A clear tube with a little clasp on it that you can put on the figure to give the illusion of flying. I think that's pretty cool. I personally do not have room to display him this way, which is why I don't, you may have noticed, I'll do a close-up in a minute, but as you may have noticed, the icicles aren't exactly in perfectly because I don't want to jam them in there because I'm just pretty much going to put them away after this review. But I think it's definitely a great feature to have, and I'm sure a lot of fans will definitely enjoy it. Yeah, as you can see, it's not fully in, but it still has the basic look of what it's going to look like, except, things are maybe a little straighter than the way I have them here. But I think it's definitely a great addition, and it's definitely something that I know a lot of fans will get a kick out of. And it'll definitely, I think, add to the overall look and value of the figure. But that is about it for Christopher Reeve Superman. Excellent figure. I would highly recommend you pick him up if you haven't already. I personally would love to see, as a companion piece to this, I know I'll never see this because people nowadays aren't, there are probably a lot of people who don't even know who this is, but I would love to see a George Reeves Superman of this quality to go along with Christopher Reeve. I think that would be a great combination, the two best Supermans. Well, at least in my opinion. I can't speak for everybody. But that's about it, and I guess I will see you guys next time. Take care.